In the enchanting mid-1800s, against the backdrop of maritime adventure, Costa Cruise Line set sail on a journey that would shape the future of European luxury travel. Fast forward to the vibrant year 2000, the Carnival Corporation hoisted its sails and embraced the legacy of Costa, weaving together a tale of nautical opulence. Riding the crest of success, Costa Cruise Lines unveiled a daring vision in 2004, a vision that would materialize into the majestic Costa Concordia, a ship that would redefine elegance and set a new standard in cruise line grandeur, a marvel of luxury and tragedy. The Costa Concordia, completed in 2006 at a cost of $570 million, stood as the flagship vessel in the Costa fleet and a testament to the company's commitment to excellence. At 952 feet in length, with a beam of 116 feet and spanning 13 public decks, the Concordia was a colossal presence in the world of cruise ships. Boasting a top speed of 23 knots, this mammoth vessel was designed to carry a maximum of 4,800 people, including 1,500 guest cabins and 601 crew cabins. What set the Costa Concordia apart was not only its size, but also its luxurious features. The ship housed a massive two-story spa, 4 pools, and a variety of dining and entertainment options. From an outdoor movie screen by the center pool to a twisting water slide at the kids' family pool, the Concordia aimed to cater to diverse passenger preferences. With 5 restaurants, 13 bars, and a grand atrium soaring 10 stories high, it represented the pinnacle of modern cruise ship design and amenities. The Costa Concordia was a modern marvel, a floating city that symbolized the epitome of the Carnival Corporation's offerings. Its interior, marked by elegance and sophistication, was a testament to the evolution of the cruise industry. As the flagship vessel of the Costa fleet, the Concordia set sail in the Mediterranean, catering predominantly to the Italian market. Its captain, Francesco Schettino, had been at the helm since the ship's launch, overseeing regular cruises that carried hundreds of thousands of passengers. Little did anyone know that the story of the Costa Concordia would soon take a tragic turn, forever altering the course of the cruise industry and earning its place as one of the most infamous ship disasters alongside the Titanic. Mediterranean Odyssey and Tragic Departure. The Costa Concordia, upon its launch in 2006, primarily navigated the Mediterranean, offering passengers breathtaking views of iconic destinations. Its regular routes included visits to ports along the Italian coast, Greece, and other Mediterranean countries, making it a popular choice for those seeking a blend of cultural exploration and leisure. As the flagship vessel of the Costa fleet, the Concordia's itineraries were strategically planned to cater predominantly to the Italian market, reflecting Costa Cruise Line's commitment to providing an enriching and enjoyable experience for its passengers. For years, the ship sailed on routine cruises, becoming a familiar presence in the Mediterranean waters. However, the vessel's trajectory took a tragic turn on January 13, 2012, when it deviated from its intended route near Giglio Island. Instead of following the planned course, the captain, Francesco Schettino, opted for a risky salute maneuver, bringing the massive ship perilously close to the island's shore. The ill-fated decision led to a collision with an underwater rock, tearing a substantial gash along the port side of the Costa Concordia. The incident unfolded during the ship's regularly scheduled cruise, disrupting its intended course and marking a catastrophic departure from the routine voyages it had undertaken over the years. A night of tragedy. The Costa Concordia disaster unfolded on the fateful night of January 13, 2012, off the coast of Giglio Island in the Tyrrhenian Sea. The incident, marked by a series of critical errors, would go down in history as one of the most devastating maritime disasters of the 21st century. The ill-fated evening began when Captain Francesco Schettino, deviating from the ship's planned route, attempted a dangerous maneuver known as a salute. As mentioned earlier, this involved bringing the massive cruise ship perilously close to Giglio Island's shoreline, a move intended to provide passengers with a scenic view. However, this reckless decision proved disastrous. The Costa Concordia struck an underwater rock, tearing a substantial gash along its port side. The impact caused a rapid loss of power, leaving the vessel adrift in treacherous waters. The responsibility for the tragedy lay squarely on the shoulders of Captain Schettino, who not only deviated from the approved course, but also failed to react swiftly to the unfolding crisis. Instead of implementing emergency procedures and promptly ordering an evacuation, Schettino abandoned ship prematurely, leaving passengers and crew to grapple with the escalating chaos. His actions were widely condemned, and legal proceedings later revealed his negligence as a significant factor in the disaster. The damage inflicted upon the Costa Concordia was severe. The collision with the underwater rock resulted in a breach that allowed water to flood the ship. As a consequence, the vessel began to list heavily, creating a precarious and life-threatening situation for the thousands on board. The severity of the tilt made it challenging for lifeboats to be deployed effectively, and passengers had to resort to life rafts or cling to the ship's structure in a desperate bid for survival. The passengers, unaware of the impending disaster, were thrust into a nightmarish scenario. The ship's interior descended into chaos as panic and confusion spread. The evacuation process, already hampered by the precarious tilt, was further complicated by the lack of clear leadership in the initial moments. As a result, passengers faced perilous conditions as they navigated through the darkened, flooded corridors to reach safety. The rescue mission that followed was a massive and challenging operation. Emergency services, Coast Guard, and other vessels rushed to the scene to evacuate the stranded passengers and crew. Helicopters were deployed to airlift individuals from the ship, and nearby boats assisted in the rescue efforts. The evacuation, however, was not without tragedy, as 32 lives were lost in the disaster. In the aftermath of the Costa Concordia sinking, salvage operations became a critical focus. The precarious position of the ship, lying on its side near Giglio Island, raised environmental concerns due to potential fuel leakage. The complex salvage process involved stabilizing the vessel, parbuckling, rotating it upright, and eventually towing it away for dismantling. The Costa Concordia disaster stands as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences that can result from human error and negligence in maritime operations. The incident prompted widespread scrutiny of safety protocols, emergency response procedures, and the accountability of ship captains. The sinking of the Costa Concordia remains a somber chapter in maritime history, emphasizing the imperative for stringent safety measures and responsible decision-making to prevent such disasters in the future. Financial fallout and legal consequences. The Costa Concordia disaster had significant financial repercussions for Costa Cruise Lines, with the salvage and dismantling costs totaling over $2 billion. Captain Francesco Schettino faced legal consequences, receiving a 16-year prison sentence for multiple charges, including manslaughter and abandoning ship. Other crew members also faced varying sentences. Costa Cruise Lines offered compensation to passengers, reaching a settlement of around $11,000 per person for the physical and psychological trauma endured during the incident. 32 passengers lost their lives in the tragedy, underscoring the human toll of the disaster. The sinking of the Costa Concordia highlighted the importance of stringent safety measures and accountability in the maritime industry. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.